Ready? Craig, big announcement this morning. Dejan Whisper Richards, your other protege, is heading to Leicester. Give us some updates on that.
Well, it's important that we as his managers don't just transfer a player and forget about him and leave him. It's our job to work and to make sure that all the players get everything that they need. And one of the things that he needs is playing time.
Right.
And in order for him to get playing time at this time, it's best that he plays for another club because of the plethora of people that are at Chelsea and for whatever reason. The under 21 is not going to be enough for Whisper right now. And we want him to be playing at the highest possible level in the first team. So Leicester City, we've had a good relationship with Leicester City over the years. Wilfred and Didi from Genk went there, Tillemans went there, so I think it's a very good club and a good space for Whisper to be in, to perform and shine.
Right, and Jamaica has a history with Leicester as well, so we know that the fans are going to tune in to watch Leicester.
Absolutely.
From week to week. And what kind of shape is Whisper in right now, physically?
He's in the best shape of his life. Both of, the funny thing is all of my players now are in the best shape of their life. Leon, Denzil McKenzie, every one of them, Sean, and Whisper. It's really a really good feeling now with the players and how things are going in terms of the sports management side, and we're taking it to the next level.
Excellent. And you mentioned Denzil, he's back at Phoenix. Tell us about that move. He went to Cavalier, now he's back. Tell us.
Well, sometimes as a young player, you think that the grass may be greener on the other side, and wolves will come in sheep's clothing, and make you all sort of offers and what they can do for you as a national coach. Hence, that's why I've always said that a conflict of interest will continue to sit when a coach or owner of a club is also the national team coach. It puts him in an unfair advantage in terms of recruitment. And so what ends up happening, which has happened to Cavaliers, is they constantly recruit, but they cannot build. They cannot continue to develop, continue to hone the skills. And as a result, when Denzil, who was the MVP of Manning Cup champion, top young under 20, number 10 in the country, he goes to Cavaliers and he's playing right wing, center forward, all over the place, and he's not performing. He cannot perform because when you play with a team, it's not just how good you are. It's about the coach that is behind you and guiding you and understanding you. And if you don't have coaches who are at that level, it makes no sense. And so he's home. We're happy to have him home, and we're going to build him and send him out. In fact, this morning, after he came back, I made contact with Bournemouth, and they're willing to take a look at him. So we just have to resharpen his skills and get him ready. So in a week or two, we'll be going over to Bournemouth in the Premier League too. So
in short order, he'll be at Bournemouth?
Yes.
Well, we know that Bournemouth has been doing very well in the English Premier League. They've been upsetting a lot of teams, getting some really good results. So
yeah, man.
Were he to be able to land something like that, then certainly it will be very, very good exposure for him.
But what's important is that people don't believe that it is them that are getting the opportunity. It is the agent who has the relationships that gets you through the door. Or whether you stay through the door or not is really going to be up to you, the player. But never for 1 second believe that there are not 1,000 more players out there that want that chance. It's the relationship, it's the reputation of the agency that brings him, and the confidence that they have when he says a player is good. So with Denzil, I have every confidence in Theo. He's my son. And like Kyle and everybody that I have, when you're young and you're growing, you make mistakes and you tend to want to figure out life and think that you can make it out there on your own, and your coach, or as them love call me daddy don't know anything, and then until eventually he say, hold on, maybe he wasn't that dumb, so the opportunity is there. Sean Layton is going to Genk in a couple of days, 1 week going to Genk, and he's been doing, look at him, he came straight out of the Manning Cup, never went anywhere else, and he's performing very well in the Premier League.
Yes, yes.
You know, as a 17-year-old, you know. One of the things that needs to happen, Sean needs to be called up for that national team. Senior national team. He's ready. Pele was ready at 17. Maradona was ready at 17. Messi was ready. Yeah, you have to give them the chance. And you have to give them the early chances so that they play, so that they can dominate, develop, and be developing in the national team. So when the time comes that he's going to be, 3-4 years from now, he'll be a solid player in the team already with a lot of experience and can help the country to go further. Or you can leave him alone and wait until his mother is a US citizen. File for him and him then go to the US and a year play for the US.
And we certainly don't want that because we've seen him grow in the Manning Cup. He started playing the Manning Cup at about 13, 14 years old. And now he was one of the dominant figures scoring the most goals in the Manning Cup. So we certainly wouldn't want to lose him as a talent. So
and he can play Manning Cup 2 more years from now.
Right, because at 17, then he has more time. So
Yeah.
But like you say, giving the youngsters an early opportunity is always a good thing for them. It builds their confidence and gets them to understand what an international setup feels like.
And you don't just blood Cavaliers players because you own the club and you're the national coach. You blood the best players that's in the country. And until Speedy get that in his head, I will always fight for someone to be put in there who is unbiased. Not me, someone who is unbiased and will make decisions in the best interest of the country and its players.
So you don't think enough other young players are being given an opportunity at
Absolutely not. If you don't go to Cavaliers, you're going to get blocked. We know that. Don't you know that?
I don't know that, but you're saying that. That's
how many players were called for the national under 17, national under 20 right now?
I didn't look at the numbers. So I'll look back at the numbers. And
one of the best young talents, a 15-year-old that just started playing in the Premier League recently. Mighty Ants, everybody knows him as Nathaniel McCarthy.
Yeah.
Right? He's the next best thing to come out of our academy. He's 15. He's not in the under 17. They didn't select him. And he was playing in the Premier League and dominating. Played in the Manning Cup and dominated. He scored 11 goals from left back. Plus a plethora of assists. Built like a tank, but where him come from? Phoenix, so you're going to block him. And then when you hear that he's at Genk or at Club Brugge or he's in Chelsea or one of those clubs, you wonder why he takes his time coming back to play for the national team.
Well, let's see what happens the next round when they call the next team, if he'll get selected based on what it is that you're saying that he's doing at the moment.
If you don't call him, we're not going to lose. I'm still going to Europe. I'm still going to get through. I'm still going to get a contract. He's already destined for greatness. We have players coming to us from all over the world want to play with us. Where are you from? Tell him, put the camera on him. Where are you from? Why you came here?
Craig Butler.
Yeah? You played Manning Cup already? How did it go for you? Yeah? Did you make a jump?
Yes.
Where's your brother from? Okay, how many? You have players in your team from where? Which countries?
St. Kitts, St. Vincent, all over.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, good game today, by the way. Yeah, now that's a midfielder with parents that are from Jamaica, and they're bringing him back to Jamaica, to me, to develop, to send him where he needs to go. I've been very quiet in the media for a little while because I didn't want to hurt Denzil.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna hurt him. No matter what was being said, is my boy, my youth. I'm not hurt him. Yeah? And they come and they're talking about, they got him for zero. They got him for zero because they did with a deal with Mr. Cousins and stole my player that I developed. Yeah? That's how they got Denzil McKenzie for zero from Vere United.
Oh, they got him from Vere?
Yeah.
Oh, not from you?
No, they stole him. Yeah? So you go to somebody who's in charge and you do what you need to do and you take him and then you wreck him. And I said it maybe 3-4 months ago. It's okay. When you finish wreck them, send them back to me. They're my boys. And I'll never ever leave them. Phoenix never die. And Phoenix leaves no man behind. So I'm going to make back Denzil into the top midfielder in this country. I'm going to get him his contract overseas. And guess what? He's going to go with others as well. Yeah? And we're going to come and we're going to use the Premier League as our practice ground to send them overseas for them to prepare for it. And hopefully we'll win. But if we don't, I really don't care. All I care about is the youth then.
The development of the players.
The development of the players. And if you look at it, the team is developing and getting better and better each time. And we're looking forward to really great things in this Premier League. We've moved up to 4th. Just the other day we lost a couple of games. And we intend to try and make it to the top 6. But if we don't, we'll sell some players and we'll be there again next year.
Okay, coach. I hear you. Well, congratulations on Mona topping this group in the U16 heading to the next round. And the others will be there to cover and to follow and see what's going on, because Mona has established themselves as one of the premier high school in schoolboy football right now. So we're expecting you to continue to do well in this particular tournament. So we'll be there to see.
Thank you, and we will continue to work as hard as we can. And we want to also see the development of all the other schools. I'm proud of Kyle with what he has done with Vauxhall.
Yeah, he did a very good job with them.
Yeah, and proud of Hillel. They're investing now in football. Why do you think they're doing it? Why is Hillel getting to be a better team?
Yeah, we've noticed that. The under 16 team and under 14 team are doing pretty well. And the support is clear from what we see here today.
Yeah.
The parents are out and,
But why?
And the students.
Why do you think all that happened? 10 years ago, football as a profession for a child in Jamaica was not considered to be a viable alternative option by parents who have the money to send their kids to college. Now, because of Leon, because of Kyle, because of Whisper, because of so many players that have come out of Jamaica since then, we opened the door to Europe with Phoenix, and so many others have gone through it. And I'm just happy for my country that we're able to do that, but there's so much more that we can do and so much more that we can achieve as a nation. Fastest human beings in the world.
Without a doubt.
But still, there's still no football culture here, methodology, and we just need to, just keep copying me, guys. Don't give me credit for it. Just keep copying. I'm happy with that. That is enough for me. Just keep copying. Just Mount Pleasant, all you guys, just keep copying.
Nobody will say that you're shy.
No, keep copying, because guess what? Phoenix was the first football academy in Jamaica. So much so that they didn't recognize our academy, saying, what is an academy? Yeah? Eventually have, Cavaliers used to call themselves Cavalier Soccer Academy. That's what they started to call themselves.
Oh, okay.
Mount Pleasant Football Academy. So all of them have come now and seen the potential of making money out of football, and they have started to try and develop kids, but some of them are recruiting kids from people who work hard to build them, and that's not fair to the smaller clubs. So what I would suggest they do is stop recruiting and taking away kids from those who develop them, and develop your own. Develop all the kids in St. Ann. Stop coming to Arnett Gardens and Rima for take away their children, carry them to the country. Yeah, and then they say we're not friends. We're not friends. I'm not friends with Mount Pleasant, and I never will be, because I believe in development versus recruitment. I believe in what's right and not what's wrong. I believe in fairness, and I'm born without fear. So I'm not afraid of nobody. I nearly died the other day. Yeah, I had a major surgery. I put everything in place for after I'm gone. Yeah, and it's running right now. So I can sit with you and I can come and coach match and share on, and I can focus on the sports management side. But Casey is doing a great job as a president. Kyle has come in and is doing a great job as a football man, as a director of football. And Duki is doing a good job as a coach. And Ricardo, Fabian, all of them. So Phoenix is not one man. And Jamaica is not Rudolph Speed. Yeah? So we need to get this thing right. Everybody do your job. Do your job. All those little teams, Whitfield Town, the Santos, those people are not getting the recognition like Spanner and all of them money. But put in the work. Keep putting in the work. Those who matter, remember you. In my house, I still have my pictures of Mark Mendel. And I still have pictures of Jackie Bell and You know, appreciate all those people did for me. Jimmy Sinclair, Bradley Stewart, as a young player. I wouldn't be here in this suit today if not for them. You understand? And so all of those who are out there doing the work and not getting credit for it, God watching. Don't worry. And God will bless your work. That's it.
Respect.
Yeah, man.
Never expected this interview, but appreciate it, and Jamaica now understands what's going on with Phoenix in terms of the players that are going and coming, and we're sure there will be many more interviews from me talking about players that are going overseas. And we certainly hope that that Bournemouth move works out.
Yeah, take time. Bournemouth is a trial.
Right.
You know, there are more trials to get. Leon went to, and Kyle went to about 100 trials before they got through. It's not, you know, you may go in and the coach not like you. You may go in and they play a different type of system. You may go in and they speak a different language and you can't get through. But you just have to keep going, learning, growing, and keep pushing away, and the door will open, you know. Opportunity favors a prepared mind.
Absolutely. Thanks, Coach.
Respect.
Thank you more.